To be quite frank with you, I wouldn't even want to run your credit because it's too much negative equity.
But why you have 46 to 47 inquiries on your credit report?
All right, I'm in the middle of upgrading the setup, so things are going to look a little bit different. Also, a second channel is coming. Completely different content and a different style. A lot more natural and raw. And I'm aiming for multiple uploads a day. I'll be dropping a link to the channel later this week. This is one I'm really excited about, so I hope you check it out. We're going to start this one off with a guy paying $1,100 a month for a Scat Pack. And the salesman suggests a way out of it that I would not recommend.
Got a Scat Pack 2017 that I was looking to trade into. It wasn't the best deal at all. I owed about $33,000 left on it. I've been paying $1,100 for the last 3 years.
How many miles does your Scat Pack have? You're 17.
Like 113. I was looking at you guys, the 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just trying to upgrade a little bit. I know it's probably going to be a lot of negative equity. I just don't know how that's going to work, you know. I probably got about $2,000 to put down.
Probably trade-in amount, not even looking at it, it's going to be, what, from $12,000 to $16,000?
Yeah.
So he's already paid $39,600 for the car, and he still owes another $33,000 on a car with 116,000 miles. That puts him at $72,600, and he's actually thinking about doing it again. Not much of a down payment either, which isn't surprising, because all his money's tied up in this car.
Let's say I say 13, just to make numbers easy. You have 20,000 negative equity. Do you know if you purchased Gap when you got the vehicle?
I did.
God forbid something happens to your vehicle, that pretty much leaves you with no negative equity. It's
Gotcha.
like kind of wanting something unfortunate to happen for something fortunate to happen, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
The insurance is going to pay you like 21, 22,000, like retail on what the vehicle is worth. And then you have the difference from 22 to 33. A lot of the warranty would be canceled. So that if the warranty was $4,000, maybe 2,000 of it would be returned back to the loan. That is one way to get out of negative equity.
He's actually suggesting that this guy should wreck the car. Probably not the smartest move. I knew a guy who did it. All because he didn't want to pay for a repair. And it wasn't even an expensive car. I think it was around $8,000. And he was willing to risk insurance fraud over that.
I love that car. I really do, man. Worst case scenario, man, I might just run it. Yo, I was just to come in there with 2,000 down. My credit's at like 600. I can walk with that.
Possibly. What I would do for you is I would send you my credit union that I personally bank with. Why? Because they don't require any money down. So if you get approved, they're just pretty much going to tell you, look, based off your income, based off your credit, we're able to pre-approve you up to $100,000 car. You go pick a car that's going to be up to $100,000. Then I would give you a purchase agreement for $60,000. You would take it to my bank, and then my bank would give you the check, and then you would pretty much buy it with zero money down.
A 600 credit score. That's in the fair range, not great. No money down gets pitched like it's a good thing, but it's really not. The only reason people like it is because they don't have the money to put down, and that should be a sign they can't afford it. Now, that's not true for everyone. Some people finance and keep their cash invested, but that's not usually what we're seeing in these clips.
Once you become a member, you can get the ball rolling. And they do a self poll, by the way, to figure out if you can qualify for the membership. So it's not like you're running your credit for the membership. If you get the membership, you can pick up the vehicle today.
For real?
Yep, for real. Get approved for the membership, and then just text me back. Let me know what happens. See if you can get qualified for that loan.
Sounds good. I'll trade it out.
He's going to try to do it without the trade-in. Unfortunately, in this case, like if something were to happen to his vehicle, it's his best bet.
His best move is to stick with the car he's got and focus on paying it off, not jumping into another loan and hoping it works out. With only $2,000 down, money's obviously tight. So fix the first problem before taking on a second. And the fix is not fraud. That shouldn't even be on the table.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you know that was me?
Yes, I know it was you.
So what's going on? Why are you doing this to yourself? But why you have 46 to 47 inquiries on your credit report? Why are you running
Because I'm
dealers?
letting everybody run it up,
Oh, you're letting everybody run it up.
unfortunately.
So what is it? Is it a flag? We're just running it up?
Yeah, I don't need to. I was trying to see where I could get. Majority of the dealers are like, we can't afford you for nothing. No, we can't afford you for nothing.
And I was able to get you approved after 47 inquiries, for a beautiful 2025 Nissan Versa. But what is wrong? Why you don't want to get that car?
Why doesn't she want the car? I'll take a shot at that one. It's not a luxury vehicle. It's not a Mercedes or a BMW. She's got 47 inquiries and almost nobody can get her approved. But yeah, that's probably the type of person that should be shopping for a luxury car.
Can you believe? Okay, so
Small cars, that's really what it is.
so you rather stay with no car than having a small car, at least to build up the credit, and then some, so that way you could be able to get the big boy car you want?
Everybody said that. Charles, I had 2 cars before. I had a 2025 freaking Export just recently. Then I just had a Jeep.
You said
All big cars, so I'm used to that.
you said you had a 2021 X4,
Yeah, 2025 Explorer, yeah.
2025 X4, but that was not under your name.
It was with my grandmother. She co-signed, but that car.
No, she did not
I was
co-sign.
like, I can't.
My love, listen, she did not co-sign. They put the car completely under her name.
Oh, really?
How do you not know that you weren't on a loan? Or the car wasn't even yours? Usually we see people not understanding the terms they signed up for, the total cost or how the interest works. But this person doesn't even understand who owned the car to begin with.
Yeah, because she's not, your name is not on that car at all. So you actually,
The co-signer and her the owner.
no, you were just driving two previous big cars, but unfortunately you did not own any previous cars. So you still a first-time buyer, and there is a plenty of collection on the credit, and there is, I don't know how many dealerships you went through at this point. It's crazy.
I don't know.
And you went to, I'm seeing all of them, all the big ones. I see you trying to cop a big boy. I could see it. But unfortunately, we're not there yet, honey. And you got to understand that. And this is why dealers are taking advantage of people like that.
First-time buyer, collections on her credit. Those 47 inquiries are going to hurt her down the road. Not just a score that can recover over time. But lenders are going to see she kept on trying over and over, even after being rejected. And that matters when they're deciding on a loan, because it shows she's willing to keep applying, even when it's not working out.
Because they know you're not in that position and then you're still trying to make it. Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but I think, as much as you want something for yourself, you got to also look out for yourself too. I want you to understand, I don't want to put you in a Nissan. I know you want a BMW, but unfortunately right now we cannot get BMWs, especially with, $1,000-$2,000 down. Can you put more money down?
I'm asked to do 4.
Okay. Let me work with that. Let me see what I could get you as far as SUV, and then I'll reach back out to you in a bit, okay?
Eventually she's going to find someone to sell her that BMW. Maybe him, maybe someone else. But it's going to be a terrible deal. An overpriced car. A high interest rate, a longer term. She's going to be struggling every month just to make the payments. But at least it's going to look like she has money. And that's all that really matters.
The car that they gave me, it had so many problems as far as the warranty. It wouldn't fix any of it. And then, I came back to them a month later about an issue that I identified initially, and they wouldn't.
They wouldn't budge, yeah. Is a little bit intense. They're predatory when it comes to lending. What kind of vehicle you bought?
It was a 2016 Chevy Traverse.
How many miles?
I know it was 100 and something.
No way. Mm-hmm. They lend you $22,000 on it. I don't know how they're still in business. I really don't know.
As long as people don't fully understand what they're signing up for, there will always be lenders willing to take advantage of it. Some of that blame has to fall on the buyer too. A little bit of research, a little bit of knowledge goes a long way when you're spending that kind of money. But instead, people sign without thinking and just hope they can deal with it later.
Anyway,
someone had told me about them. I didn't know.
They will give anyone a loan for a reason, right? They will, if you're over hardcore. A Chevy Traverse with 100-something mile maximum, you should be borrowing $10,000 on it, right? And they do 22.
And then they changed my paperwork after the fact.
No way.
As I was signing and everything, he said, hold on one second. And he went and switched up. After I got home and I saw everything, I'm like,
no way. They play that kind of game?
Yeah,
I thought they were a franchise. I thought they were more upfront. No?
I was in a similar situation years ago. Early 20s. I bought a truck from what people considered a predatory lender, and I got screwed. But it wasn't because of them. It was because of me. My credit wasn't great, which gave me a high interest rate. I didn't do my homework, so I overpaid for the truck. And I didn't consider the miles, which were probably more than double what they should have been. And still some reason I signed.
Okay. I'm in the business of reshaping a situation like this, right? When I say reshape, help you just get back on your feet, because no banks wants to do a loan or anything. With in-house financing, we solely look at you as a person. Are you just going to be communicative? Are you going to do business with us, right? And we try to protect you with a warranty for 2 years. Because engine, transmission, AC compressor, I want those all to be covered. So God forbid something happened, bring it here, right? We'll report you to Equifax to help you out, build your credit. Okay. That's a contract. You're all good with that? Everything is good? Yeah. Checks out. Do you have your driving license?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know exactly how these guys do their financing, but with most in-house, the interest rate's usually higher because they're taking on more risk. So she could end up paying way more than the car is worth. She's getting out of one bad deal and right back into another, just with a different car.
He totaled his car, insurance won't pay it out, so we're trying to get him into another vehicle. It's been about a month process, so let's give him a phone call. Bro, you're gonna lose this car. Gonna back out of the deal or what?
Nah, he's just not answering. He just shit back out of He's not answering.
Is there anything we can do?
Do you want to call her? She answers you?
Yeah, but think about it. If she answers me and she doesn't answer you, that means she's gonna back out. That means she don't want to do the deal.
If he can't get the deal done on his own, he shouldn't be financing a car. There's a reason why the lender wants a cosigner. They've run the numbers and they don't work. And bringing someone else into it doesn't fix that. It just spreads the risk.
I have her fully approved. I could even Uber her here and then have her sign in person if she doesn't know how to work the email.
No, I didn't even want her to touch the car, because what is it more enough to just take the car?
Nah, she won't touch the car. You just let me know, dude, because it's 3 o'clock and we have no contracts and this vehicle's on the market, so.
Bro, I'll literally send you Messages since the morning, bro.
Just send me your number and then I'll try to reach out. All right, bye. So we're going to try to reach out to his co-signer. We need the contract signed by her in order to release the car. So I'm hoping that she comes through and does the deal.
I'm hoping she doesn't. It's just not worth the risk. Putting your finances on the line for someone else, especially for a car, it just doesn't make sense. You're the one responsible. Your credit takes a hit, all for something that isn't even yours. Let him save up the money and fix his credit. That is what will actually help him, not making his problems yours.
I don't got that much in the bank, man. I only got like a G or something.
Trying to buy a car?
I would love to, man, so I can start walking. My question is, like, what would be like a down payment? Or y'all do straight cash cars?
No, so a lot of our cars we do finance, but I do got some cash cars. We got a lot of exotics and luxury. Also got some daily drivers.
Like
yeah.
a rig?
Nah, like daily drivers like Nissans, Camrys, stuff like that.
It's great he's got something saved. It's more than a lot of people we see in these clips. It's a start, but $1,000 isn't near enough. He really needs to be thinking about what it costs to maintain. The last repairs I did on mine were over $3,000. That was just a few months ago. Tires, brakes, and an oil change. Winter's over now, and again I have to do the tires, which is probably another $1,000.
It's not gonna be worth it trying to buy a car, you feel me? That's why I was asking for a down payment so I could save up.
We do have some on the lower end that I know they're trying to sell. I know we had shown some earlier that were like Nissans that we were willing to let go for like $4,000 or $5,000.
I don't know my credit. That's why I was asking you all these questions.
So in your scenario, in order to help you out, if you do got a stable job, just come with like a 3 months bank statements. And even if your credit's not the best,
if you are choosing to finance, which is not usually the best option, it's best to check out your credit before even going. If it's not good, they're still likely to get you a car, a long-term, a high interest rate, and a vehicle you're probably going to regret shortly after.
we should be able to work with some sort of down payment. I had a guy that bought a Range Rover and he had a bankruptcy and he was older, but life happens. You know, we get that, our lenders get that.
You gonna hype me up?
Yeah, no, because we help a lot of people get cars. It's not that hard.
It's nice to meet you, man. I appreciate your service. I like that plan you told me.
Yeah, like I said, come in and we'll hook it up for you.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
No problem. Have a good one. That was a decent conversation. I didn't expect that at all.
Life happens. I keep hearing these salesmen say that, and it does. Bad credit from missed payments, bankruptcies, whatever it is. But when these things happen, it's not the time to be buying a Range Rover. That's the time when you focus on rebuilding your finances, not taking on debt. But that's how they frame it, helping someone out. But the only people being helped out are them. If you want to see more, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.